taken a toll on most Americans this past week, but we can't neglect our little four-legged friends or our big four-legged friends. So how can we keep them safe during the summer heat?
We're going to welcome once again emergency veterinarian Dr. Heather Loenser, who is tips for keeping our dogs cool in the heat of summer. Heather, thanks a lot.
Hey, thank you.
For joining us. So what is going on here with Jasper, one of my favorite dogs?
I'm working hard to try to keep him cool because he has a Kong filled with frozen broth.
Ooh, I love it.
It's like a popsicle.
Frozen
Jasper
broth.
loves it.
He does. He totally loves it because heat is such a big deal in our dogs. Just a couple weeks ago on my last ER shift, I lost 3 dogs to heat stroke.
Wow.
Lost as in they
Like
died?
they died, yeah.
Wow.
Because the owners didn't know the signs.
What are the signs? How do you know?
Well, the big deal is how the dog is breathing. If they're having any difficulty breathing or they sound like they're in distress because dogs don't sweat, right? So instead they cool off by panting. So if you have any of that sound, or you have purple gums, or they could even be collapsed, you need to rush them in.
Okay, so if you hear a dog, let's say you're out in the, going for a run with your dog, you're a long way from the vet, and you hear your dog go, I think a lot of us have heard that before. What do you do?
Well, you first try not to panic, and don't fight the instinct to grab something super cold. What you actually want to do, and I'm going to demonstrate on Jasper, is use warm water. And we're going to take warm water. Warm, not cold, I know it's... And you're going to get the parts of his body that are nice and hair-free, like the ears, and especially the belly. And I know he's fluffy, but we still want to get underneath the belly nice and wet. Because that mimics sweating. And the less hair there, the faster it's going to evaporate.
Well, speaking of furry, we have a remarkable animal over here.
We do. And this beautiful guy, Sisu, he hates the heat. He actually sleeps upside down in a bathtub.
I can understand why.
Right? I know. I know. So we got him this great cooling mat, and you can get these at a lot of different pet stores. And this one, you fill up with water, and then just the pressure of him sitting on it actually activates the gel, and it keeps it nice and cool. So he's loving it. And he's an older guy. He's 8, so we do worry about his joints and making sure that they're supported. So it's even a therapeutic mat.
Look at this little guy, a French bulldog.
Yeah, this is Darla.
What's Darla wearing?
Darla's wearing a great collar that we soaked in water, and it stays cool, which is amazing.
Cold,
And we picked it up at a local pet store. She is a breed that we're really worried about heat stroke with, because again, remember, if you're not breathing well, you can't cool off well. And she, with that fat face, she can't. She's also been enjoying her Yappy Treats dog frozen yogurt.
No way.
Yeah, I know it's ice cream week, but this is frozen yogurt, and they love it, absolutely love it.
And finally, we've got Grayson. This is such a smart little dog. This is a very active dog. What does he have on his feet?
Well, he goes with walks on his owner all the time in the heat of the day, and we worry about the pavement. So he's wearing little booties to keep him warm. Keep his feet from getting too warm. And they're also good for the ice and snow, along with this musher's wax, which is like petroleum jelly.
Musher's wax.
Yeah, and you put it on their feet, and it helps protect them with the salt and the heat.
These are like balloons.
I know, they're great. They're nice and lightweight, and so that they don't even realize they're wearing them.
That is amazing. I bet this is a smart-looking little dog.
He is. He's not bothered by it. I've put these on my dogs before. I know. They won't walk.
And the heavier ones you do. You worry that they're not going to walk. Right. And you really want to make sure you don't keep your dogs in a hot car either. That's a big deal.
No
Remember
hot car.
that. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Take care.